Okay, so I'm not going to go over this too much. Remember that video playlist that I gave you earlier on. It will explain all these steps as well in detail. But we've got to the point now where we calculated the gradient of the line from the origin to that point there, which was root 5 over 2, which is basically 1.118 to 4 significant figures. We knew from earlier on to work out the perpendicular gradient, you do 1 over that, and tapping into a calculator and doing a couple of other things, we see that it is that. When we make that the gradient of our new line, we see that it is going to be probably perpendicular. It is going to be probably the tangent of that line, of that at that point to the circle. But we need to work out what the y-intercept is, because it's not 4. If I start adding it up, we can see that it's probably going to be around about 8. But we want to be precise about this. So the way to do it is a similar sort of way that we've been doing so many other problems, is we look at the point here and we see that the x value is 4, the y value is root 20. And so therefore, we know that root 20 is going to be equal to 4 times the value for m, which we have learned is negative 2 root 5 over 5. And then it's going to be plus c, right? So what I've done is I've subbed in the y value, I've subbed in the x value, I've subbed in the gradient, and then I have an unknown value of c. So simplifying that a little bit, we have root 20, that's a bit messy, let me do that again. Root 20 is equal to negative 8 over 5, root 5 plus c. So c is equal to negative 20. I can see this is not going to be exactly 8 as it's seen, but we know it's going to be near 8. Negative 20, and then I'm going to add this to both sides. So add 8 over 5 root 5. So I'll tap that into my calculator and I'll see what we get. I'll just pause the video while I'm doing that. So as long as I haven't made any mistakes, which is not totally unlikely because I'm rushing a little bit, but should be 8.05, rounding up. So that means the equation for the line will be, oh yeah, that looks right, doesn't it? Because we said it was going to be about 8, so it should be rounding up. In fact, I'll give a bit more detail, a bit more accuracy, 498. And now when we clear all the drawings, you can see that the blue line does look like it is the tangent to that circle there. Okay, so that was fairly quick, but do watch that playlist of videos. It'll walk you through it a lot more slowly, and perhaps we can do some practice questions next lesson.